The state of California facing a massive deficit, lawmakers are looking for places to cut spending. And one of those facing the budget axe is a program called Market Watch, which helps low-income people buy produce while supporting the farmers who grow it. Right now, the plan is to cut all funding to the program. And John Ramos reports on how it could affect the availability of healthy food in the Tenderloin.
San Francisco's Civic Center and Tenderloin District are often referred to as food deserts because there are no grocery stores in the area. So the heart of the city farmers market serves as an oasis, offering fresh fruits and vegetables to the area. And the Market Match program helps keep the market healthy as well. On Wednesdays and Sundays, rain or shine, the heart of the city farmers market is a gathering place for small farmers to sell their produce to people who desperately need it. One of those farmers is Tony Mello, who at age 70 has been growing fruits and vegetables his entire life on family land in Santa Clara County.
We don't come out here just to talk. We come out here to sell, get rid of. It makes you happy when you see that your stuff is not going to waste and being, used, because there is a lot of things, there is no outlet for them anymore. They are closing down the canneries and a lot of other things, so you want to do something with the product you're growing.
It's a perfect match for the Civic Center area because of all the people who have no other place to buy the stuff. And the market's executive director, Steve Pulliam, says for that reason, Heart of the City is also the single largest user of the Market Match program in the state.
Last year, we used about $2.5 million in Market Match at this market. And that's money, recognize that that's money that's going to the customers to buy fruits and vegetables and going straight to the small farmers that are struggling out here.
The program works like this. For each dollar spent on a SNAP EBT card, a voucher for an additional dollar is given, up to $30 per month, which can only be spent on fruits or vegetables at the market. This market purposely keeps its prices low, so in a time of high inflation, the match program can be important for low-income people and elderly folks on fixed incomes.
850 customers use it per day. That's a huge impact, and it's just sort of a shame that every year we have to go and fight to get it put back into the budget.
That's happening right now. The Market Match program, which is part of CalFresh, has been cut entirely from the current state budget proposal. And since federal funding is given as a match with state funding, if the state drops the Market Match program, so will the federal government.
It's such a big part of our market that to lose that funding and to lose those customers, it could be very detrimental to the market.
And with that, almost as a warning, the skies opened up and the market was pounded with rain. As for Tony, dealing with Mother Nature is just one more unpredictable aspect of being a farmer these days.
So on a rainy day like this, are you still having fun?
Yep. Otherwise, I wouldn't come here. I think of farming as competition. I am competing against the environment, and I like to win. So that's why I like to do what I do. It gives me energy that way.
So whether that environment is natural or political, Tony will use his energy to continue growing food for people who need it the most. And he will leave it up to state and federal leaders to decide whether it is a high enough priority that people can actually afford to buy it.
The state budget will be finalized in June. Next week, a contingent of market staff and local farmers will take a bus up to Sacramento to rally in support of funding for the Market Match program.